Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is iTalk here, and in today's video we have a brand new video. So there was a bunch of stuff that went down over on Twitter yesterday. If you could tell in my voice, I really don't feel like talking about this because we literally talked about this 11 months ago. In April, we had the same hashtags trending back to back. We had RIP Fortnite, and then we had Thank You Epic Games. Literally the exact same thing happened just yesterday, and I just don't know what to really say about it. It feels dividing with the community. Like, the community in Fortnite is already divided enough, so when we see us just kind of still have like this really annoying ongoing war between the casuals and the competitive players, it's really sad. I don't think either side is right, but let's just talk about what happened last night. So it kind of came out that Fortnite is not allowing wagers, which if you don't know, wagering is kind of like betting and gambling against each other. Like, oh, I bet you $5 that I'll be the first to beat you in 20 eliminations or whatever. It's been a thing that's been happening in Fortnite for a while, like kind of behind the scenes, and it was also being streamed. And Fortnite just kind of came out and said, yeah, you can't do that. And honestly, it's illegal for Fortnite to allow that to happen, so they had to put the hammer down on that. And the competitive players were not having it. A lot of them were just saying rip Fortnite because that was the last bit of thing that they could do with Fortnite to keep it somewhat entertaining for them. Fortnite has to follow the law here. Like gambling, wagering, all of this, you could do this in Call of Duty if you want. It's an M-rated game. The competitive scene is 18+. Fortnite is a 13+ competitive game. Do you really think Fortnite wants to be like, oh yeah, we're gonna allow betting and gambling in our game, right? No, they literally cannot allow that to happen. So it's against the law for them to allow it. So for the competitive side of Fortnite to react the way they did was extremely immature over something that Fortnite could easily get sued for allowing gambling and wagering in their game. They can't allow that. The game is way too kid-centered around it, and plus it's kind of Fortnite's fault for allowing Fortnite competitive to be 13+. If it was an 18+ thing, then I think wagering wouldn't be a bad thing, but because they made it 13+, there's no way that Fortnite's gonna be like, yeah, we're letting kids gamble in our games. Like, they can't do that. They're going to get sued if they allow this to happen. So they had to put a stop to it, and competitive scene freaked out over it, and they started a hashtag saying rip Fortnite. Now, I believe last time, 11 months ago, when this same hashtag trended, I believe it was because Fortnite wasn't really being super communicative with their audience and with their player base. And I said this on Twitter on April 12th of 2020. This happened over a year ago. Almost a year ago this happened. I said video on the whole rip Fortnite thing tomorrow. Love the game still, but I could see where people are coming from. They just want communication because that shows that they care. Also got to remember, with the current situations going on in the real world, it's tough for all right now. And yeah, we're still in this pandemic, but it is subsiding a little bit. People are starting to get their vaccinations, thank goodness, because I want to get back to the real world as soon as possible here. So I put out some tweets last night because I found the whole thing to just be kind of ridiculous. Like, I will repeat this one more time. The competitive side of Fortnite is mad because they can't do illegal gambling / wagering in Fortnite, where Fortnite could literally get in legal trouble if they allowed it. I don't understand how that people can't understand that or wrap their heads around that. I first retweeted my waiting for recon expert in the item shop tweet that I did last year. Again, it was just something stupid. I said I was going to go pro in Mario Superstar Baseball for no reason. I then also said, if there's one thing that I can always appreciate with the Fortnite community, is that there's always a conversation. Every single day, there's always a topic of discussion. And then I finally tweeted this before I went to bed last night. I said, this season is not balanced for competitive. Fortnite needs to seriously make a drastically different loophole that doesn't change every season for competitive. Wagering isn't allowed in kids games. Wager in COD or Warzone if you really need to. We need to be mature about how we let our voices be heard to Epic. Speak your mind, actually give input and criticism. Saying Fortnite is dead does more harm than good. I wish the community was a lot more mature and was respectful to the people that gave them a living. I get the frustrations, but be professional. And then I went to bed because I was just not having it with Twitter. Everyone just crapping on Fortnite for them literally trying to not get sued. Anyway, the other issue that I saw with people with the whole rip Fortnite thing is that they're allowing the primal shotgun to exist in the game. And yes, I actually made a video not that long ago talking about my first impressions with the season, and I said that most of the weapons, especially in the primal category, were a bit strong, and the primal shotgun is busted. I think they're probably going to nerf it considering of all the backlash that they've gotten with the shotgun. I see the community reacting as if like they're never going to change the shotgun and they're never going to do anything that the community is asking them to do. You got to give Fortnite a little bit of time, man. Like starting up a hashtag because you think a shotgun is broken, that's no way to go about this. The best thing you could do is give them feedback through legitimate means. We'll get to someone soon that actually did a legitimately good thing in the community recently, but I just wish people would be a little bit more mature about these things. Like the fact that they're reacting the way they are like children over an overpowered shotgun and wagerers being banned in Fortnite, it's kind of ridiculous to me, and I really don't appreciate the immaturity that we have in this community. I'm not saying Fortnite was asking for it, but when you made your competitive for 13 plus, you have to understand that there's going to be people that are 13 plus and they're not going to be mature about these sort of things. I'm not saying Fortnite shot themselves in the foot for making Fortnite 13 plus for competitive play, but this is sometimes the cause of that. You're going to have immaturity. When I was 13, I was immature. Everyone is immature at 13. They're not an actual adult yet. I'm not saying that what they're saying to Donald Mustard or to anyone else at Epic is totally okay and justified just because they're under 18, but that's kind of the price that Epic pays for this. Like they have to have a community like this because they made it 13 plus. Regardless, let's just talk about some other tweets here. Clicks tweeted out saying won't be playing or having anything to do with wagers anymore, just got personally messaged by Epic and was told to stop or will result in a ban. Recommend others to stop as well, tweeting this so people are aware. I tweeted out saying casuals talking crap about competitive players and competitive players talking crap about casuals. Neither community is in the right. We will get nowhere fast if all we do is generalize every subsection of the Fortnite community. I hate this constant war that will never subside. Saying that all of a certain community is toxic will just make everyone else in the community feel that is true when it's not. There are casual influences that are not toxic, and there are competitive influences that are not toxic. We need to be better. Now, I want to take you over to someone by the name of Reverse 2K. You might know him as the guy who was pretty much duoed with Ninja for the longest time. He put out a tweet saying maybe this is a good time to release this. I made this in February, and this is just my opinions. Obviously, everything should be tested and not saying that my thoughts will fix anything. Don't expect good grammar. He links to a Google document talking about Fortnite comp back in Chapter 2, Season 5. And he talks about broadcasting, name tags, accepting organizations, regions, prize pools, loot pools, RNG luck, casual competitive, tournaments, custom matches, bugs and fixes, punishments and bans, arena, patch notes, the map. There's so much to this document. This is exactly what people need to do. If they have a problem with Fortnite, they need to be mature and actually be responsible with what they say to Epic. Telling Epic that rip Fortnite, that's not going to make them do anything better, right? I really do appreciate what Reverse did with this post here. This is exactly what Fortnite needs to read, and this is exactly what the competitive scene and the casual scene need to learn. Instead of just tweeting mindless, hateful things about Fortnite and why, oh, it's rip Fortnite, and then the next day everyone's thanking Epic Games, what we should do instead is actually just learn how to communicate with Fortnite, right? I'm tired of seeing this, and I really wish that the communities would just get along, even though I know that will never happen because there's always this constant war between each other. I really just wish everyone would just relax. And yeah, that's my full thoughts on it. I'm really annoyed that we have to do this again like we did last year, but hopefully Fortnite realizes that yes, the primal shotgun is broken, but they literally had to do the wager thing. They had to. If you're mad about it, play Call of Duty. I'm sorry. They literally are not allowed to have wagers for 13 plus games. You can't do that. I already said what I said. I think that competitive needs to have a drastically different loot pool so they actually remain balanced and competitive and not just having crazy new loot pools every season. They need to find a balance with that. I want to know, guys, what do you think about this whole situation? Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little video. If you did, please let me know with a like and subscribe to the channel if you're brand new, and turn on the bell just to get all my latest uploads. And if you'd like to use me for support a creator, my code is ITF. Have a good one, everyone. See ya.